What's going on, people? What's going on? We back on a Friday night, and we about to get with it tonight. Let you listen to some music while I prepare myself a little more. Yes, get the little fruit cup. What's going on, people? What's up, man? I'm gonna put this live on Facebook as well. Yeah, we're gonna get it in tonight, man. I just became a member of YouTube, the premium, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So far, just became a member about a couple hours ago. Love it. For real. I got my drink. I got my big bottle of water. Got my phones. Yeah, we're going to get it in tonight, baby. I'm going to let you guys come in. Come in for me. And we're going to get it in. Trying to get some Giants tickets this year. I'm thinking of either the Carolina game, the LA Rams game, or the Raiders game. More than likely, it's going to be the LA Rams game. It's October 17th. The Carolina game, they look serious. But LA Rams, I guess there are some people pick to win the Super Bowl. So I definitely would love to see that. But yeah, man, we're gonna get it in today. What's going on, people? What's going on? Today I'm gonna be showing videos. I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna do things from my perspective, and we're gonna talk about a lot of issues that's going on. Let me turn this down a little bit. We're gonna talk about a lot of issues that's going on. You know what I'm saying? With the belief, many things that I'm gonna talk about, but mainly with the belief of who we got really running. The black community. You know what I'm saying? Who do we raise more properly, the girls or the boys in the black community? And also, we're going to talk about the Asian community and what they actually feel about the African American community. With the 6-year-old boy getting shot, and just in general. I did a video that premiered today about the 6-year-old boy getting shot by a grown man out in what I believe it was Michigan. Got shot first. The man tried to hit him with some type of jackhammer, something like that. A 6-year-old, I remind you. And then he shot our kids. Shot the boy in the arm or something. I think the leg on the arm. And the dude the first time got $10,000 bond. That $10,000 bond that man got is less than domestic violence charges. Reckless endangerment charges when it comes to driving and stuff like that. Like he got that $10,000 was like a misdemeanor charge. And this is crazy. They finally got the guy, brought him in another judge, and it's $100,000 bond. I think that's low as well. That was attempted murder. That should be at least $1 million. But as I read in the article, they said, I guess in that particular state, Michigan, the person is no 10%. It depends on the attorneys, the prosecutors, whatever, if they want to, if the person, the suspect is going to pay the whole bond, but it's like either 10% or pay the whole bond. It's up to the prosecutor for that. And the prosecutor said, no, he got to pay the whole $100,000. And I'm like, damn, all right, well, I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But yeah, man, we about to go in tonight. We about to go in tonight. I want to comment on two videos, actually two videos that I heard from Kwame Brown and another video from Tariq Nasheed. All been in the last 24 hours, way less than that with Kwame Brown. It's videos that I really need to touch on, and I really need to show many people, show many people about the whole situation. So if you're watching this video, it's about to be a good one. This live stream is about to be a good one. So hopefully you guys really get into this, because we going in tonight. You about to see a different part of me tonight. Believe that. Hold on 1 second. We put that in real quick. Oh, here we go. Nah, come on in, guys. Come on in. It's gonna be a long one, so I will be patient for people to come in. But this is gonna be a good one tonight, definitely. I want to this first video that I want to touch up on is a Kwame Brown video, and I want to. It's going to be a section of the video that I really want you guys to listen to. All right, so we're going to go from there. Hold on 1 second. Trying to figure out. I'm not for sure if this was the one I'm looking for, but we're going to check it out. Hold on 1 second. No, this wasn't it. I know which one is it. Was it? It was. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go to all my history on this. Whoever's watching, thank you very much. Definitely, thank you very much. I know I saw it 2 days ago. Okay, here it is. All right, here we go. Here we go.
You getting, and I'm just getting started. And that's why I think you motherfuckers keep fucking with me. Because y'all been doing this shit to a lot of people. This ain't just about Kwame. Why you think y'all keep trying to attack me? Why you think I made it about we the people? Because it's not just me. You do this shit to everybody. Didn't you see Craig Hodges come on my show? You did it to fucking him. Was he a bust? And I gotta ask you something, you bald head bitch. Stephen A. Why would you tell a man you want to go up there in a black power jacket? If you did what he alleged that you did, he said you called him broke and disgruntled and all these other things. Why would you talk to a man like that? If he's broke, it makes you feel good? Or did you talk to him like that because he had enough balls to go to the White House in a dashiki? Why would you talk to a black man like that? You're a part of all these frats and all these fraternities that got black men all in them. You supposed to be all for black men. Why would you tell another black man he just broke and all that in front of them white people on TV, boy? I don't know one black man that I would appreciate doing that. See, they got little puppets like you and Jamel Hill, people that really have no talent, but they give them pretty degrees, and they sick them to attack specific topics. Jamel Hill can be very aggressive towards a white male and a white woman, but they can't have that same aggression towards Jamel Hill. So they'll pay her a lot of money to go say a bunch of bullshit and disrespectful shit to white people. Same thing they pay Stephen A. Smith and a lot of these other niggas to go do. That's not talent to go disrupt the whole world like you punk motherfuckers keep doing. Giving out misinformation, giving out half the information, got people so caught up in who the fucking like. So much so that you don't even give the people the plan of what you're gonna do for them before you even get in office. Mr. President, sir, what was your plan before you got in office? Oh, you ain't black, you don't vote for me. Ice Cube, what's the plan, Mr. President? Oh, I'll tell you about it after I get elected. How the fuck you knew you was gonna get elected? I'm starting to think y'all got a contract with black folks somewhere. I don't know if that contract is in the church house. One of these groups is helping you white folks control these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
One of these groups. I don't know if it's through the church, because you're getting a lot of votes for no fucking reason.
Hey, it's through all these fake ass mainstream media black folks, compromised black folks, entertainers, boulets, anything that's Democrat talking heads, everything, all these different situations, entities that's making black folks. I don't know why did anybody make it look, let's be real. Most of Black America, excuse me, most of Black America is on this trip of, they feel as though they're, I'm gonna be honest. We feel a lot of us think we sheep. We think like sheep. We want to be a part of the crowd. You understand me? A lot of us. It's a big number jump into we want to, we don't want to think like that no more. A lot of us is not, towing the lines. A lot of us want to be critical thinkers, but it's a lot of us still on that bullshit, on that, being brainwashed by the entertainers, by social media, by all these things, all these Democratic Party on that Democratic plantation. Motherfuckers do not want to have normal, critical thinking conversations. A lot of us don't want to have it, but it's moving towards that way that a lot of black folks are starting to say, hey, this shit ain't helping us. Ain't helping us at all. Let's get it. Come on.
You getting votes that people don't even want to hear the other side. And they call themselves educated. And that is the most uneducated thing to do. And they say it with a straight face and they point at pretty degrees.
Degrees.
How can you say the most dumbest shit in the world and then point at a degree as your cover? In any debate, in any whatever situation, the more information that you have about the situation, the better, right? That's what I thought. But you motherfuckers just so caught up in one side. Who taught y'all how to be like that? I hate to say it, but I'm starting to think some of you women got a separate contract with these white boys too.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why they keep bringing y'all so much money.
Hold on one second. I want y'all to really understand what he's about to say. He's saying so many black women it seems like so many black women got a separate contract, especially those super liberal feminist black women with the white man to keep the black community down. So many, but he's going to explain it, and I'm going to put it to my perspective as well. Let's get it.
Writing y'all big, large ass checks. Because y'all women are powerful. Y'all got the black minds of men. Powerful. It's almost downright infallible. You can't talk bad about no black woman. But black woman, I think they're using y'all like a missile at every situation. I think you guys are being used and you're getting paid on the back end with these government jobs and these big contracts and these big salaries that you can brag and kick your black man in the ass and tell him how good you're doing. I think that slavery train is still going on. They still helping that black woman to kick the black man in the ass, I think. I think, allegedly. They virtue signaling to our daughters to go sleep with rappers and gang members. But rappers and gang members live by a lifestyle that say, we gonna die or go to jail because we 100. So you breeding a generation and a culture towards black little girls to not want the educated or the black men that build and that's driven and that's purpose driven, that's connected to something. You want them with the boy that's in love with the group, that's going to be in prison.
Yep.
That's going to be away from his kids.
Yep. I mean, I want to rewind that.
Think that a black man that got a job is lame.
Yep.
That she got a. I hate to say it, but I'm starting to think some of you women got a separate contract with these white boys too. I wonder why they keep bringing y'all so much money, writing y'all big, large ass checks.
Yep.
Because y'all women are powerful. Y'all got the minds of men. It's almost downright infallible. You can't talk bad about no black woman. But black woman, I think they're using y'all like a missile at every situation.
Yep. Absolutely.
I think you guys are being used and you're getting paid on the back end with these government jobs and these big contracts and these big salaries that you can brag and kick your black man in the ass and tell him how good you're doing. I think that's slavery.
How many brothers they still don't know that type of black woman
to kick the black man in the ass?
I
think allegedly. They virtue signaling to our daughters to go sleep with rappers and gang members.
He's saying they're virtual signaling to our daughters to go sleep with rappers and gang members.
But rappers and gang members live by a lifestyle that say, we gonna die or go to jail because we 100. So you breeding a generation and a culture towards black little girls to not want the educated or the black men that build and that's driven and that's purpose driven, that's connected to something. You want them with the boy that's in love with the group. That's going to be in prison. That's going to be away from his kids. You teaching black.
And I don't care if the black woman is so-called educated. I don't care if the black woman is so-called middle class, so-called uneducated. From my perspective, that's all I see. From my perspective, that's all I see. You guys might see something else, but again, my perspective, that's all I see is those type of women that's raising these little girls. I see every so often a woman that's raising her daughter to want more for herself when it comes to men, to actually want a provider and a protector type of man, to actually want a man that's not going to see her as his leader. There's certain women like that. I agree with that. I agree with, it's certain women, a small percentage of women like that. And then you got that other side, excuse me. Then you got the other side of the thing where you see, for the most part, you see women, they sort of looking at them, picking up any man. It's like having another child and your daughter looking at that. Not a guy that you could rely on, not a guy that's functional, not a guy that make great decisions for himself, let alone anyone else that he's around. You don't see it a lot. And it's not just women that can't control their sexual urges or that's uneducated. So I want to get that out the frame right now. So let's keep it going.
Women to think that a black man that got a job is lame, that she got to go get a black man with bodies. And the bodies that that black man drop are black 98% of the time. See how
he's talking about that rapper. I forgot that rapper. She used to date that dude that was with King Von. She was talking about, I need a man that's gonna have about 6-7 bodies. She's a rapper. I think her name is China something. It's one of them. It's one of those self-hating names that they always call themselves. China something. Real dark-skinned black woman that wear 8 coats of makeup, a whole lot of weave or what have you. Yeah, she said that on one of her lives like a week ago, saying she needed a man that's had murders on him. This is the same woman that was just dating King Von before he died. If you guys don't know King Von, look him up. Is a rapper that died, I think back in November, got killed. He's from Chicago, but got killed in Atlanta, what have you. He was a so-called killer, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go look that up. And this is what she said. You know, it's like these people, and then they'll call them. Then they say to other young black girls or parents that they should not be looking up for you guys, looking up to us. They need to be looking up to you. But what their self-hating ass don't understand is that these kids gonna look up to you no matter what, because you the one they see every day. You the one that they see on a daily basis, and you don't even understand this because it's all about the money. There's a lot of us, all we do is we lead to the money. Being as though we're gonna be broke, especially with the mindset of this little black China. It was China something. It's not Black China. It's something. She called herself some type of self-hating rap name. But anyway, let's keep it going.
Start to be so sick that we don't even know how sick we are.
We don't even know.
We so sick, we blaming the white man when we pulling the trigger. I'm starting to see that the reason why they stopped teaching black folks how to build, the reason why they stopped helping young black men and young black boys, and the reason why young black boys don't have a trade is because they want your young black ass to follow your mama and your women in your family.
Yep.
Young black boys.
It's without any question. That's what they want. In the town that I live now, in many towns that I've been in, they don't want black men, young black boys to be led by strong, structural, provider and protector type of black men. They want them to be led by their mamas. That's why they promote womanism in the black community more than anything in the world. If anybody want to battle me on that, please do. You want to fact check me on that, please do. You could tell the way as a coach and a mentor for the last 20 years of my life, you could tell the way how the black boys are today. They don't want black male leadership. And if they do listen to a black man, not all of us, not all the young boys that's today, but most from my perspective, if they do want to listen to a black male, they want to listen to the black male that all he does is make bad decisions. That's all he do. That's who they want to listen to. All he does is shine, have his little shoes shining and this and that, and third, his clothes. He got his nice little car in the backyard. He flossing. He got his little chain on, his little gold watch. They want to listen to all that bullshit. But it's the thing is because it's no structure, family structure. It's not a man there telling them how hard work is. Decency is supposed to be. It's no man there because even from the mainstream media to local towns local cities, they want the young black boy and just now black boys to listen to the woman. You know, they want the all the boys to have estrogen and all the girls to be manly. And please fact check me. Please. I would love for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That's called confusion, chaos, disorder. Let's go back. Hold on one second. This is the fact of the matter is this is the reason why I cannot be around most people, especially in the town that I'm living. I can't. I really, 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 I honestly can't. Because all I see 98% of the time is foolishness. It's thinking that what they're doing that's putting Black Americans under the totem pole even more, they think it's working. They think it's working that a young black boy or just a non-black boy following female leadership is working. You know, and they aren't even confused by the whole ordeal. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand, the woman in her DNA understand this is not supposed to what is supposed to happen. Because most women that I know, when they're in a relationship with a woman, with a man that's very submissive, they don't respect him. Tell me if I'm lying, please. Please tell me if I'm lying. They don't respect him. They might need him because they can't be with a man that's going to take leadership. I'm talking about them certain masculine women. I ain't talking about all women, not at all. But being as though from my perspective, it's most of them. They don't understand how male leadership is supposed to be, because this society taught women that men are supposed to have testosterone. I mean, women are supposed to have more testosterone. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm sorry, guys. Than men. And men's supposed to have estrogen. The exact opposite of what it's supposed to be. This is why a lot of us is dying of heart attacks, men not being happy. A lot of blue pill men anyway, not being happy, not succeeding in his life because all he want to do is chase women. Yo, I talk about this because I was that person before. But anyway, let's get back to Kwame. Hold on.
What you better do. You better say fuck this college route shit and go get you 3 trades. Go get you a CDL. And you better learn 3 trades. And nobody, and you don't have to be a celebrity to do it. Nobody will be able to stand on your shoulders. You will not have to listen to this loudmouth girl that's sitting here talking, and she gonna get a paycheck from White Zanny because they gonna give her $160,000 a year just because she's black and she's a woman.
Yep.
And it's because of that job, she gonna talk.
It's the truth. Any black man that dealt with, I'm gonna say it from my perspective, because I want to keep on making that clear. And from a lot of black men that been in the corporate world will let you know. Even been in the educational field will let you know as well. That I know anyway. Yo, they're going to get theirs. The black woman is going to get hers. You know what I'm saying? This is why it is extremely important for you black young men to understand, and men in general, to understand you must be on your purpose. You must be on your grind. You must not be making bad decisions, especially with a lot of these modern day super liberal women. You can't. You can't. Let's keep it going.
About every black male that don't make as much as her. Not all, some. Don't sick the women at me yet, because I know that's coming next. Mm-hmm. See, I know you punk bitches. You tap into women's ego. Despite their outcomes, despite that they can see that they're losing, despite I can see that us black males are losing as a whole, you tap into the female's ego. Now it's about her and what she done. It's her child, and y'all been doing a good job of that. I want you to fast forward from your ego, ladies, and look at their results.
Look at
Go
that.
look
That's
your
all you
black
got to
son
do.
in the eye and tell him
That's
sorry.
all you got to do.
That you've been looking at your daughter and raising her up and telling her black girl magic, black girl this, and you got a boy sitting right there on the goddamn couch that don't know his daddy, and you ain't do a good job of picking him, and maybe he ain't shit, but that was your fault.
Why don't we have those conversations in this society when we have a conversation with a woman that we know that made bad decisions of who they dated and who they didn't date? And that don't just go for black women. That go for a lot of these modern day women. We always got to be the brunt of everything. We always got to be the ones that it was on us. We was the bad guy. I didn't know. I got fooled. Like, why is it just one-sided that a person take accountability? Why is it? This is why I said young black men, young men in general, you guys, society don't give a shit about your sob story. What you have to do is be on your grind, man. Understanding critical thinking, understanding how to think, how to choose your mate. And if any man that's older than you or been through shit around you and not telling you, it's time for you to get the fuck away from them. It's not telling you what's going on. It's time for you to get away from them. Let's keep it going.
Daddy fault, not that boy. But what your fault is, you sat there and let a whole fucking white media use you to highlight your daughter and say black girl magic while your black son is sitting there with no hope. And you say you educated, sister?
Get that all the
time.
You
can't build a strong nation without strong men. The moment them Asians kick you in the ass or anybody.
Do you understand? Black community don't understand this shit, especially for the last 40 years, 45 years, 50 years. You cannot build a strong nation without a strong man. Meaning, if you leave your son out of making sure he's a capable man to, be a provider and protector from not just himself, his family, it's not going to go right. It's just not going to go right. It's going to be hell. This is why our community since the fucking 70s has been the way it been. Since the 70s. Because we put the girl up here, being as though we're not raising her good either, but we put her up here and we put the boy right here. Okay? There's no balance in that. There's no equality in that. But we think this is something that is normalcy. This is why we at the bottom of the bottom in this American society. And it's not just because of systemic racism. It's not just because of that. It's because of us. It's because we listen to all these fake ass pro-blackly blacks, all these fake ass wokety wokes. We want our woman to lead our community 100%. We want to have. We don't want to have no talk about it. And then the ones that did kind of make it, they act like it's not happening. I was listening to this dude named Mike Rashad. He's like a bodybuilder / entrepreneur. This brother had the nerve to say he don't see what women lead, especially in the black. He's a black man. He don't see what women lead in the community. He don't see it. And see, I think big picture. I'm a 3-dimensional thinker. So what that means is I can understand why he say that. I really don't want to understand, but I can understand it because most of the people that follow him on YouTube or Instagram, whatever, and his weights, because he's a trainer, it's women. So he gonna say what he say. He's a part of the go along and get along game. He's a part of that. So I kind of get it from that point. Let's get it going. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Ass, what y'all talking about? Where's the protection from the black men? Well, you turning them into skinny jean wearing gamers. So stop blaming everybody.
I'm gonna rewind that a little more. Hold on 1 second, guys. Here we go.
Men like me, you call
Hold on.
Skinny jean wearing gamers.
Oh, no, let me.
So stop blaming everybody.
I want you to see. Here it is.
I'm sorry that you've been looking at your daughter and raising her up and telling her black girl magic, black girl this, and you got a boy sitting right there on the goddamn couch that don't know his daddy, and you ain't do a good job of picking him, and maybe he ain't shit, but that was your fault, and that was the daddy's fault, not that boy. But what your fault is, you sat there and let a whole fucking white media use you to highlight your daughter and say black girl magic while your black son is sitting there with no hope.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you say you educated, sister? You can't build a strong nation without strong men.
You can't. The
moment them Asians kick you in the ass or anybody kick you in the ass, what y'all talking about? Where's the protection from the black men? Well, you turn them into skinny jean wearing gamers. So stop blaming everybody.
Yep. You're feminizing your son. Like you want it. Like you want it. And then you got to know to complain about it for the last 35 years or so. You're feminizing your own son. You're helping the so-called enemy that you always put there. See, these super liberal women and men, especially these women, they have three identities. The first identity is being a racialist. The second identity is being a globalist. And the third identity is being a feminist. A racialist, want to talk about how racist everybody is, and this is the problem, what have you. And then the second, the globalist, well, I'm for everybody. I'm for the LGBTQ. I'm for women's rights. I'm for the immigration system, man. I'm for this. I'm for this guy, people, this and that, and the third. Stop Asian hate and this and that, third. These are the super liberal black women. And then, last but not least at all, feminists. Most of these liberal, modern day black women, they don't believe. But from my 40 years on the planet, being around them, they don't believe they black first. Just like a lot of black LGBTQ members don't believe they black first. They believe their gender first. They believe their group first, and then they believe they black. So all these people you think that's pro-black and pro this and pro everything for the black community, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're programmed. They know what their bread is buttered at. And it shows in what's been going on in our community. The black American women been leading the black community for the last fucking 40, 45 years, maybe more. They've been leading it. And what's going on? How are we raising up? What are we doing in the black family? What's happening that we could say the black woman is doing a great job, but they will promote single motherhood at all times. You know, like ESPN, like CNN, MSNBC, like Oprah, O Channel, all these people, Tyler Perry, all these, what's his name, LeBron James, what's his name, Obama, they promote single motherhood. Is that working out for the black community? Let alone anybody community, but especially the black community. Is that working out? Please tell me. I want people to tell me these things. Is it working out? Crazy. I'm telling you, man, that's why I'm going to school. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm taking my life serious because I know I can't be in this. I can't be, and most of the black community are nothing but liberals that's going to believe what they're going to believe. I think a change is coming in the black community, though. I must say the change is coming in the black community. But this shit right here, this shit right here, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because statistically, a lot of them people don't want to look at that. They want to deflect. You ain't shit, man, ain't shit, none of this. All these young boys that's growing up now, they got that mindset as niggas ain't shit. Even men, coaches, mentors, and everything that's taking their time out of their lives to try to create men out of them. Because the mama did whatever she could do to have a proper father, but didn't want to do it because she know she was going to be entitled to fuck with any dude she want, and all she got to do is promote single motherhood and say, I'm doing this all by myself. You wanted it to. Look at the guy you let inseminate you. Look at the guy you let inseminate you. You wanted it to. Don't blame me. I take care of my children. Don't blame men that's taking care of their children. Don't blame you. Blame you and who you chose to inseminate yourself. Let's keep it going.
Men like me, you call toxic. Men like me that'll stop a motherfucker from playing with you, you call toxic. You only want it when you can use a man as a missile to only do what you say.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't what we use for. That's why there's so much chaos going on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They only want a real man when they're in trouble. That's when you call, again, chaos and disorder. Anybody that know me know I've been using those words for quite a while. Chaos and disorder. These delusional as women and men that's on that do thy will type of logic. Think people supposed to be at your side when you are the most chaotic. Fuck out of here. It's too many beta males in the world for you to let that happen. You could go to them. No real man is not going to be saving no woman that want him when she in trouble. That's it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go that way. Doesn't go that way.
Imagine if I could have met y'all about 16, 17, 18. No, my math a little off. I ain't gonna count. Anybody used to count like that? Or either hit it down on the desk. Yeah, about 20 years ago. Wish I could have met y'all about 20 years ago. But guess what?
I can't
it's
really
gonna
see
be
this
big
anymore.
20 years ago.
Listen to his voice.
You fuck with mama's son.
Yeah, so that's it for that situation. For what I was listening to the other day. I think yesterday, as a matter of fact. Hold on one second.
Because
Hold on one second.
Because he your friend, because he gave you something.
Hold on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to let you listen to another thing that Kwame Brown was talking about. The 6-year-old that got shot by the Asian neighbor. Today, I think I put it to where it was, but I'm probably going to have to search specifically when he was talking about that. Hold on one second.
We can see you. How Cat Williams said, you know we can see you.
Hold on one second.
Thank you to Hip Hop News. About how you keep attaching yourself to being telling everything about whatever I got.
Hold on one second, guys.
Not letting you for another time, but I'm sure you guys will be able to see it. But It's just interesting to me how so many people are bringing me up all of a sudden. Saying that, oh God, yeah, you did reach out to
Hold
me.
on one second, guys.
I
I
understand
really want y'all to hear this. This is some important stuff.
attachments to people, so I took the latter part.
Uh,
Third eye is telling me I gotta be careful.
maybe it was this one.
I'm not gonna let you put terms on to me. You can say it. That don't mean I gotta say it. Because you've been brainwashed. You're accepting the brainwash. I'm just not gonna accept it. I'm not gonna accept no grown ass man talking about he about peace and all this shit, but then he'll put up an Instagram post talking about he need to look me in my eyes, and then I'll send a DM like, okay, you got. So I'm not gonna allow you people see the real you. Just in ever so case.
Hold on a second. This is so important too that I want my subscribers to listen to.
Everybody want to beef with me. You guys got these big platforms. You got all these media outlets. A little 7-year-old, 6-year-old black boy just got shot in the arm by an Asian man, and I don't see it on your news outlets. See you talking about Kwame Brown. See you talking about Kwame Brown's super chats and donations. See you worried about money. It's the reason why things don't happen in the Italian community.
Mm-hmm.
They men not getting led by women.
Yeah.
They men not emotional. They feel.
You heard what he said. It's a difference on things happen in Italian, and I say in a lot of different communities other than the black community. Yeah, because their people are not getting led by their women. It's just a fucking fact. They're not getting led by their women. No matter how, this is a very womanist country that we're in. You know, worship the woman. These communities, like the Italian community, the Jewish community, you know, the Asian community, all these communities, they won't let that happen. This is why shit like this, shooting our young boys, our young kids, and getting away with it, that won't happen in other communities because we're not led by women, we're not emotional, and all this other bullshit. I should say they're not being led by their women, and they're not emotional. They don't live off a whole bunch of estrogen, like the black community of a lot of our males are. Let's keep it going.
Men not counting other men's pockets. Men are taking care of business. Hey, men ain't focused on catching other Latinos in traffic that ain't really doing nothing to them in the first place and just asking for their respect. See, they ain't catching people in the traffic for that. Mm-hmm. But if you go shoot in them Italian neighborhoods and you go hit one of their pretty little Italian sons, you gonna get an Italian reaction. That's when you're supposed to go play in traffic, Jack. We ain't got men like that no more. We got men that's TV gangsters. We got men that want to hide in groups and try to pick on and outnumber people. Don't never outnumber the people you're supposed to. Wonder why that is, boy. Heard a black man with his phone out hollering on TV. How did he get a bond that's only $10,000 and he just shot a black kid? I wonder what would have happened if that black man would have saw a white Shih Tzu or a poodle walking up the street and he shot that poodle or that Shih Tzu. I wonder if that black man would have got a bond for shooting a dog in the leg. Oh, I bet every organization in the world would have made sure they put pressure on the judge to not let him out.
Yep. Every organization in the world.
You could shoot a black boy. The black boy sounds so well smoked. He said he tried to hit me with a sledgehammer. I wonder if we can get some black hate bills passed in a week.
He just said, I wonder if we can get some black hate bills passed in a week like the Asian community did. No, it's not going to happen because, again, we got a lot of black so-called leaders that have interests in one of their entities, and that's being a globalist. So that's why those black leaders like what's the guy's name? Fuck, all them guys that's on CNN, Roland Martin, all those people that's on all these mainstream media outlets. Those black people, their interests, and because of their the people that they have to talk to, the people that they have to they handlers. Those people won't allow them to look at black first. A lot of our so-called politicians, so-called community leaders, they are about everyone else, especially with the area I live at. They're globalists. All of them, for the most part, are globalists. They think they look black, but they think everything. They think everyone else. That's a globalist entity. Remember when I told you they got three mindsets: globalism, racialism, and feminism. Those are three. And what we're talking about now is globalists. Is how these super liberal black people feel, and even these conservative black people. They are not for their people first, because their handlers is not going to allow them to. See, every other culture that's in politics, like the Hispanic community, the Asian community, the white community, they're going to be for their people first. They're going to get legislations done for their people first. They're going to, it's going to be documents done for their people first, and then they look for other people. Black politicians, for the most part, is the total opposite. Let's keep it going. Hold on one second. Let me know. Put it in the inbox. Let me know if I'm lying. Let me know if I'm lying. Just put it in the inbox.
That little boy said that a grown Asian tried to hit him with a sledgehammer.
Try to hit him with a fucking sledgehammer.
The boy said, pew! I got away from the sledgehammer. I almost laughed and forgot about what story happened. This little boy just got shot. And look at the way he was still cheerful and speaking. They know his greatness in these black boys.
Yep.
He shot me in the arm.
Mm-hmm.
It won't make your news stations that piss you off about everything else.
Yep.
It won't make you CNN.
It ain't gonna make you CNN.
Don Lemon won't be crying about this shit.
Don Lemon would never cry about that. He cry about white mommy and daddy. That's all he crying about. Super liberal white mommy and daddy. People like Don Lemon. He ain't the only one. It's about 98% of those fake leaders, fake pro-black revolutionaries. I'm gonna say 98% of them. The ones that I know of, 98% of them. Let's keep it going.
Even they won't be talking about this. His bitch ass won't be loud and hollering about this because he didn't die. Mm-hmm. And the shooter wasn't white. And the shooter wasn't a cop. And they can't bring black lawyers out to go cry with the victim and get a little money for them. It ain't important when the little boy lived.
Mm-hmm.
Better off dead, huh? Get all the attention in the world if he was 6 feet under, wouldn't he?
Yep. If he was 6 feet under, be so much attention to him. And to be honest, the rhetoric that's going on about the Stop Asian Hate thing, I don't think it'd be so much attention on it, because it wouldn't be the same attention of it if the dude that shot the boy, and if he killed that boy, the coward that shot the boy, and if he killed that boy and he was white, it'd be a whole lot of attention. But being as though he's Asian and we on this agenda now to stop Asian hate, I don't think it'd be as big as if he was white, if the boy died. But in the black community, the boy ain't die. You know, the mainstream media black boulets ain't even talking about this. You know, they didn't even, The ones in the town where I live at, they're not talking about this at all. It's not even local stuff. A kid just got shot by a grown man, and not just got shot by him. He tried to hit the kid with a sledgehammer, a 6-year-old. Y'all don't really want to talk about change. Y'all don't really want to talk about solutions. Y'all just want to complain about white mommy and daddy, and that's the fuck it. Let's keep it going.
You niggas got all the energy in the world for the wrong shit.
Mm-hmm.
If that was
all
a black man that shot through the window and hit a black boy, would have been niggas on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all simultaneously with their guns and their phones, with their group of niggas talking about we finna goddamn pull up.
That
it's
too.
Finna be on. They would have been shooting up houses, burning down houses. When it's black and they do something wrong, boy, you niggas respond, boy.
And those the niggas that, for the most part, grew up in a single parent household that believe niggas ain't shit. So they ready. They can't wait until another nigga do something to them. They can't wait. But when white daddy or any other non-black person do something to them, everybody in the lost and found in a black community. Ask George Zimmerman. Ask him, how many brothers died since George Zimmerman killed that boy? How many brothers died? He wasn't even a fucking cop. How many brothers died since George Zimmerman killed that kid? I'll wait.
Who taught y'all to do that?
White mommy and daddy, and single motherhood. To me, if you ask me, niggas ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. None of them niggas ain't shit.
I hope y'all run this story. I hope y'all put it on this platform, on y'all platform, since y'all say y'all free, since y'all say y'all support black people. I hope Charlemagne the God stop throwing bunkies on the Breakfast Club, and I hope he put this story on the Breakfast Club.
Never will. They would never want to do nothing like that. They're not about solutions. These high low level but low level to their handlers won't allow these black compromised celebrities to do nothing but complain, because we too weak. We already signed the dotted line. A lot of them, not we, a lot of them signed it. I would do anything you want, white mommy and daddy. I would do anything you want. Already signed P. Diddy, all these little fake wokey wokes, all these fake woke revolutionaries that now they want to talk about Tulsa. What happened in Tulsa in 1921? How many brothers was talking about that on YouTube in the last 4 or 5 years or more? Now all of a sudden, mainstream media is talking about Tulsa. Yo, because I'm trying to tell y'all, yeah, and a lot, not just me, it's many men like Kwame Brown and Tariq Nasheed Benazir. I don't agree with 100% things that Tariq Nasheed say, but a lot of these YouTubers, even non-black YouTubers, been telling y'all since the beginning of time. Let's go.
Let them play that little black boy voice.
Or should I say 5 years ago?
How elegant he talked after being shot.
That little boy, that boy had warrior spirit. His father, you know, it is disrespect. He sounds like a fucking clown. And the little boy looked like he was mixed too. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that little boy sounded like he had warrior spirit. His father sounded like he had a lot of Kunta Kinte, Bojangles, I should say, spirit. The opposite of a warrior is what I'm trying to say.
These white women see this little boy, and let's let them cry about him like they cry over dogs.
Yeah.
Pass a bill next fucking week.
Yeah.
Some black boy rights. Because black boys are dropping all over America, and nobody seems to give a fuck because the way you talk about us.
What he mean the way you talk about us, he's talking about mainstream media, black mainstream media. Like what it just said about him, he sound violent, he sound like insane when they talked about Kwame Brown. This what black, our community itself talk about other black men, especially when they in the mainstream media sector. This how they talk. So when non-black people hear that from other black folks, they like, if they think they're violent, why shouldn't we? This is why black men, black little boys, if they 5 and up, and even the little ones, it's not being protected. It's all about black girl magic. But and then again, when the black girl is about to get, some of these super liberal modern day black women, when they about to get something about to happen, niggas ain't protecting us. I told y'all a couple days ago, I had some local girl tell me black men don't protect black women. No. Black men that have common sense won't protect your agent of chaotic ass. No, you want protection when it's too late. Being as though you don't want to even be submissive, you don't want to be you don't want to be a person. You don't want to have a man in your home because you don't know how to act. But now you want protection from a black man, and it's more confusion. It's just more confusion that her mindset was. We're talking about an almost 30-year-old woman. That's the confusion that a lot of them are. And I want to keep on. I want to keep on chiming on this. It is not just low-level thinking, uneducated black women that think this, or just women in general. It's a lot of these making 80K or more women think the same thing. Think the same thing. Doing the same thing. Let's keep it going. Hold on. They think the same way as these delusional ass women, all of them. It's just these super liberal modern day women that always get in that whatever the mainstream media tell them to think, that's how they think. I'm not talking about the feminine women, the women that show real men respect. No, I'm not talking about you guys. Y'all doing a great job. But you guys need to talk, just like any other man would say, any other high-level thinking man would tell you. You need to talk to your women. You see how Miss Monique, the comedian, tried to say something, and they went ham on her. Let's go.
If we make it pro, still labeled something. Everybody saying, I'm crying about me. I'm crying about me being a buck. I don't just talk about me, sir. Look at the way that black boy talked to Cam Newton.
Yep.
I was coming up, every coach on the field would have dropped that boy to the ground and would have made sure he knew not to talk like that to a black adult or any adult again.
I don't know if y'all remember a couple of months ago, I actually did a video on the boy talking to Cam Newton, like the boy, like he was on Cam Newton level, like he was a grown man. Cam Newton taking his time out, having a program that he does every year for the last 10 or so years in that area, I think in North Carolina or Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And this kid trying to call him out, trying to embarrass him because he's seen the video on there. Do you think that kid, like I said in that video that I did about Cam Newton and that kid, do you think that kid was raised with a high-level thinking man? Do you? Or do you think it's a chance that he's raised in a single mother household that told him that niggas ain't shit? Which one is it? This is the problem. Our boys don't want to even respect men that's actually doing something for the community to the best of his ability. A lot of them don't respect black men with some type of ruling class. They don't respect them. They don't. A lot of them. Because a lot of them is being brought up in a matriarchy household. They say things that would get their damn head blown off in the real world. And this is another reason why a lot of our boys are not is full of estrogen. A whole lot of estrogen. And I hope I'm saying that right too. Hold on one second.
Could have been doing up, downs, and burpees and running.
Hell yeah.
Praying to get into any game.
Yeah. Let me say that, man. I was an all-state football player doing all this. If I said it to one of my coaches or what that man said to Cam Newton, MVP of the league, Cam Newton, been in the league for 11 years, first round overall draft pick, talking to him like that, like he ain't shit. I'm telling you, man, this is why it's a whole lot of confusion in the black community. Nobody don't want to talk about that. They want to deflect. They want to deflect. They want to deflect. Let's keep it going, man. It's fucking crazy.
He was at a camp. His ass damn sure would have been thrown out of the camp.
Yeah.
Never been able to talk like that.
I don't know why they didn't throw his ass out in the camp.
Toward black men.
Yep. Who taught him that?
Welcome. Now, people that I ain't said a motherfucking thing to, now everybody diagnosing my mental state. They talking about what I ain't doing and why.
Yeah. All right. So I'm done with that video. I'm gonna go to my next video where Tariq Nasheed was talking about the same thing, but he come with a different perspective on the thing that Mr. Kwame Brown was coming with. So let's get to it, guys. Like and subscribe to my channel. Like the channel, please. So we get some more people watching this video. Please, guys. You know, I ain't too proud to beg sometimes. Let's get this going. Hold on one second, guys. Trying to see. Oh, okay, I see what I'm doing. Hope it come in clear. Here we go. So now this is Tariq Nasheed. He's going to talk about the boy. I think this is a huge deal in every aspect. Because again, I keep on saying it, the black boy is not protected emotionally, physically, mentally, everything that you could just think of, the black boy is not protected. And I'm not even talking about other non-black people right now. I'm talking about within our community. I'm talking about that. We're not protected. We're not. We have our women running our community and people think it's not a problem. Being as though we get lower and lower to the totem pole. Let's go.
All right, we're back again. All right, we're going to try it again. We're going to try this live one more time. What's up, guys? How y'all living? Waiting on people to get in here. I've tried going live a couple of times and something's going on. It ain't working, but we'll see. We'll see what's happening. What's going on with y'all? What's up, Court, Materialistic Wifey? We're back. All right.
Let me see if I can move forward, guys. Hold on.
All right, I'm History Museum. We're working on that now. And the problem is people are pulling up because the laws are not being respected. If one law ain't being respected, people are going to be like, hell, why respect the other laws? You're not respecting our lives. So
hold on
that now. Trying to get that together. What's up, Miss Vicky fan page, Vicky Dillard fan page? Shout out to Pull Up Summer. It is Pull Up Summer. It is Pull Up season. Speaking of pull-up summer and pull-up season, do y'all know out there in Florida, they're trying to have a law against pull-up summer. They want to stop people from protesting in residential areas because people out there in Florida pulled up to Derek Chavin's Florida home. You know, Derek Chavin has a crib in Florida. They done pulled up to that crib protesting. So now they're trying to get a law against protesting in residential areas. You cannot stop pull-up summer. No, you cannot stop pull-up summer because people are going to have to respect the law in order to obey it. They're not going to really be able to dictate when somebody feels like they can pull up somewhere when they need to pull up. And the problem is people are pulling up because the laws are not being respected. If one law ain't being respected, people are going to be like, hell, why respect the other laws? You're not respecting our lives, so, yeah. So yeah, they think they're going to try to dictate where people can pull up, and I don't think that's going to work. I think that's going to backfire even more. Yeah. Hey, they know it's about to be a hot summer. They know it's about to get real out here for this summer. Pull-up season is real. So, Brother Larry, now, we're my Michigan people. The story about the Asian dude shooting that 6-year-old, I've been hearing talk about people planning on pulling up, but I didn't hear about nobody pulling up to that house yet. Now, the Asian guy isn't there. The judge told him not to go home because the judge knew what was up. The judge told him he shouldn't even go back home. He should go stay at his father's house or something. So the judge, that white judge who was on code with this dude, you know, she was trying to throw him a bone. That's why she gave him that low bail.
10K is extremely.
But nobody pulled up to that crib.
That was attempted murder.
Let me ask this, my Michigan people, my Detroit people, because that situation with the 6-year-old black boy getting shot by that Asian dude, it happened in a suburb outside of Detroit. Detroit, what's going on with Detroit, man? What's up, Miss Me Joy? All my Detroit people, and that's my birthplace. I was born in Detroit. Detroit. Man, I seen y'all pull up on other people for less. There's a video that came out this week where niggas was robbing fools at gas stations out there. There's one dude out there in Detroit won the lottery. He won $30,000. His dumbass spent $20,000 on a chain.
Oh,
he won $30,000. Spent $20,000 on a damn
chain,
diamond or gold chain or whatever. Bought a $20,000 chain, and then got robbed for the chain at a damn gas station. And the nigga at the gas station he's known to just sit there and rob people. He comes up there, case people out and rob them. Look. Now, was the dude dumb for buying a gold chain, whatever? But look, you got the prerogative to be dumb. My problem is this. I don't like to see black folks pulling up on other black folks. You running up on other black folks, but these folks out here.
That's going to always happen. Black folks would rather pull up on other black folks. Being as though Tariq Nasheed is the type of dude that would tell black people, black people that mention black on black crime, he would tell everybody else they're coons, but he doing it, they're coons that even talk about black on black crime, but he's talking about it, but he's trying to do it in his nice way of protecting his pro-black title. But what he is not wanting to explain is the fact that this is why family structure should be the number one topic discussed, and knowing how to build from that. That should be the number one topic. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. That should be a number one topic, because this stuff is going to keep on happening. This is going to keep on happening when black folks want to get up, get at each other instead of wanting to get at people that shooting 6-year-old kids. Let's keep it going.
the kids and it's crickets. That's unacceptable. If you ain't gonna pull up on them, don't pull up on nobody. All right, we gotta get this shit straight.
They not.
Yeah, the Asian man is in jail now. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. I'll get back on that in a second. I'll talk about that in a second. But listen, y'all, I don't believe in pulling up on other black folks and you give everybody else a fucking pass. I don't respect that.
You put it in a nice way, black on black crime.
I see that happening in a lot of cities out here. Y'all run up on niggas quick, but when these folks out here shooting our babies, nothing. It's crickets.
Crickets.
Let me tell you something. One thing I can respect about my LA players out here, even though there's a lot of dumb shit going on, niggas be gang banging and
killing each other. It's not dumb.
Even though they'll gang bang on each other, which I don't like. Even though
it's not dumb, Tariq. It's destructive. Gang banging is destructive. Nothing but low level Luciferian worshiping. That's it. That's all. Especially nowadays. So stop that. For real. Oh my God.
Black folks will gang bang on other black folks. Niggas out here will pull up on everybody else too. That I will give them. I will at least give them that. They're not giving nobody else no damn pass. You don't get no passes out here. The essays will get pulled up on. The Asians will get pulled up on. The white people will get pulled up on. The police will get pulled up on out here. Niggas a little bit different. Now, I don't agree with the banging on each other. That I ain't cool with.
But you see how he try to low drive that the black on black crime on a he try to put that into his pocket. No. Again, that gang banging, real talk, it ain't nothing but low level Luciferian worshiping. That's all it is. Killing your own and everything else. That's what it is, man. Stop playing yourself if you think otherwise. This ain't the gang banging what our grandfathers was doing it when it actually was helping the community and everything. This is the gang banging in the last 10 to 15 years. Fuck it, last 25 years or so. This is low level worship. Gang banging is low level Luciferian worshiping. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. I wish people, especially these fake pro-blacks, woke ass niggas, stop trying to act like it's really not nothing. Black on black crime ain't really nothing. Man, get the hell out of here. Let's keep it going.
Give these niggas that. They will pull up on everybody. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. I'm just saying what it is. I'm talking from a social standpoint. I'm just telling you what the social climate is. Not to condone or condemn. I'm not condoning or condemning anything. I'm just talking about what is. Yeah. But listen, I know old dudes, the Asian guy, his bail is now $100,000. They had to put him in custody because we were banging on the prosecutor and the judge. That's the only reason. Listen, I said this earlier. They were burying this story. The mainstream media wasn't going to tell this story. They were going to bury this story. I posted this story a couple of days ago.
Not just the mainstream media was going to bury this 6-year-old being shot by an Asian neighbor story. Not just the mainstream media, the so-called high-level black mainstream media news as well. The only people that's putting out this story, the way they putting out this story, is the black new media that's on YouTube. Those were the only ones putting out this story. CNN is now putting out this story, and they barely putting out this story. The only reason why they putting out this story because the people are like getting at them. Y'all think it's because they mainstream that nobody can challenge them. No, this is a new day and age, man. Yo, man, YouTube people getting numbers people watching them. Yeah, 20,000, 30,000 people watching you, 40,000 people watching you. By within 24 hours, you have like almost 200,000 people that was watching you. A lot of these YouTubers are getting more numbers than any mainstream outlet. This is why they pressured to make this happen, to talk about this 6-year-old. But if he would have got killed and if it was a white man that killed him, I promise you, the fake wokely woke revolutionaries would have been on board to make this come about. I promise you. Let's keep it going. Hold on 1 second.
Go viral because I kept posting it. I kept talking.
Thank you, guys.
About it. This story.
Please like the video, guys. Please like the video.
Then I found out who the prosecutor was. I started putting his ass on blast. We were riding his ass so heavy, the prosecutor made his page private on Twitter. Me and him were going back and forth like at 2 a.m. the other night. I was telling him, man, you're going to have to fix this shit because he was explaining. He hopped on a video at like 2 or 3 in the morning explaining about why the bail was $10,000 and he tried to raise it up and he acting all powerless. I said, dude, you are the prosecutor. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You better fix that shit.
Hell yeah.
We're not playing out here with y'all.
But they fixed it too.
And he was blaming
took all that pressure.
Well, the court system set the bail. Nigga, the court system is comprised of people. A person did that.
Yeah.
Let me find out who the person is. And I found out who it was. It was Alicia Fink. It was her ass. That was the judge magistrate who gave that low ass bail, she's on code. And all of these people are Democrats, by the way.
Don't y'all understand this? Michigan is a Democrat state. Let that sink in for all you pro-blackity blacks. For all you pro-Democrat blacks. Another Democrat state that's kicking the black community in the fucking head again. But most of our women that's going to keep on voting for them, and some of our, I'm going to say most of our men are going to keep on voting for them too. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Let's keep it going. Uh-oh, sorry about that.
Wasn't trying to hear no splaining from dude. And he's one of these white dudes that prosecutor loves doing photo ops with niggas. He loves that. So I was on his ass.
Democrat.
Heavy. We were letting them know your career is in jeopardy.
He's invited to the
bullshit fly.
Barbecue.
So you guys, the grassroots, rose these people's neck so hard that they had to rearrest the guy, put him back in custody, and raise that bail up. This is why it's so important for us to be on code, ladies and gentlemen. This is why it's important for you and us to take the initiative, because the authorities aren't going to do it. What we designate as the authorities. We are the damn authorities. I want us to get into that mindset. We are the authorities. Mm-hmm. What we have as so-called authorities, we have a white supremacist regime. We got to stop playing with these folks. When they sit up and make it acceptable for one of our black children to get shot, and they're gonna give this dude $10,000 bail, and they got niggas hemmed up all over Michigan for shoplifting. You get $200,000-$300,000 bail for crimes. That's unacceptable. Yeah. And it's your Democrats doing the shit too. See, that's why I don't get into that Republican Democrat shit.
Democrats and Republicans doing that. But the Democrats are helping.
These Democrats do all these photo ops with Negroes out there in Michigan, and then let some shit like this fly. That's unacceptable. I wasn't going to let this go at all.
I just don't understand why you guys keep on getting played every election, man. I just don't understand it. You keep on getting played every election. They showing their true colors every single. I'm not mad at the Democrats. I'm not really mad at them. And I'm talking about the non-black Democrats. I'm not mad at them because the reason why they are who they are is because of they know they don't have to do shit for the black vote. But take photo ops, shake hands, make some butter biscuits and collard greens and fried chicken, and Negroes will come and vote. I don't give a fuck if they boule Negroes. I don't give a fuck if they low-level Negroes. Either or, in between, they will come. Even a whole lot of family members of mine. A whole lot of them. Most of them. Let's keep it going.
Next for days now. Man, I got a 6-year-old who looked just like the kid who got shot. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't about to let that fly. And y'all don't let that type of shit fly either when it comes to our kids, man. You ride till the fucking wheels fall off.
Hell
when
yeah.
it comes to them harming our kids.
I don't think that guy would have made it to jail if it was my child.
Say anything to an Asian person. If you offend them, they'll hit you with a damn hate crime.
Yeah.
All you bisexuals and K-Hive niggas who voted for Biden.
Many bisexuals in the black community. For what reason, I will never know.
Man, y'all got to ride on these dudes, man. That's completely unacceptable for this dude to get off or almost got off for shooting that boy like that. For riding a damn tricycle in his yard. Man, that's some bullshit. We are the authorities. Always remember that. We are the authorities. The authorities are who you agreed to be. That's whoever you designate and agree to be. See, we got to get off this thing as black people where we have to just lay all the responsibility on white people. Fuck that. They've not done a good job at handling business and producing justice. That is our job, to produce justice. We got to start being in authoritative positions and putting ourselves in these positions and backing each other up with this. But it's not a game out here, man. All these Negroes, and this is the big problem I have. The congressional black con job, all these niggas running around, these Democratic flunkies who are running around here, Danny Glover, his old decrepit ass, Michael Eric Dyson, doing all that red table talk with Jada Pinkett and Lisa Ling, talking about how we got to stop Asian hate. Y'all some suck-ass niggas. All you Biden sexuals, all of you flunkies for the Democrats who ran around, hopped on every microphone talking about how we need to stop the Asian hate. Y'all niggas ain't even saying nothing about this situation here with the Asian man shooting the black kid because you're white Democratic puppet masters.
Yep, exactly what it is.
Took the battery out your back when it came to standing up for black folks against some of these groups that you're supposed to ass kiss for. Also, the NAACP, the Congressional Black Caucus, every black coon organization has came out here running around talking about stop Asian hate. Where are the Asian organizations speaking out against this Asian man who shot this black baby? You don't see the Lisa Lings no more. Lisa Ling was running around with all that, point her finger at black folks with all that stop Asian hate. Where the fuck is Lisa Ling now? Y'all got to stop caping for these other groups who wouldn't piss on you if you were on fuck.
That's another globalist mindset of the super liberal, fake woke, democratic talking head black folks. That's another. That's a globalist. That's globalism. When you're for everyone else, you can't wait to speak for everyone else, and then they don't do the same thing for your ass. And it's been going on for decades. It's crazy.
None of these Asian groups are speaking out against that shit, man. Y'all have to call that out. They're doing the same shit they did with Peter Liang. They went out and actively supported Peter Liang, all of these Asian groups, after he killed a black man. Y'all don't cape for these fucking groups. Any nigga you see running around with stop Asian hate in his profile or in her profile, those are ass-licking coons. Straight up and down.
Real talk.
We haven't heard a damn peep from the Lisa Lings and Connie Chung or whoever the fuck, all these Asian organizations. We haven't heard nothing from them, man.
And we never will.
This is a despicable crime. We have to make more noise about this shit, family. Family, we're going to have to organize to the point where we're going to have to step to Biden. We're going to have to make some noise and say, hey, Biden, you're going to have a crime bill specifically for black Americans. This is where it's going to have to be. Black folks are going to have to start speaking out against the Bidens and all the Democrats for sitting up here prioritizing these Asians so that they can get off for harming us. This is what they've been doing. I told people back in February, the Democrats and the Republicans, but really the Democrats are really setting up a scenario for an Asian Zimmerman to harm a black person with impunity, and this is exactly what they're doing right now. We're going to have to, as a group, holler at Biden as a group and say, hey, Biden, this disrespect that you're showing us is unacceptable. We're going to have a new march on fucking Washington against Biden's administration. That's what.
And that's the problem. Biden administration is getting away with practically murder. And none of these Democratic plantation black folks want to talk about it. And this is the chaos and the disorder and the confusion that's going on in the black community. That's exactly what's the problem. And I really feel like I'm done with the video. I really feel like it's gonna stay that way. To be honest with you, I feel as though it's going to stay that way, and black folks until black folks start and we did the increase of black folks have not been voting for Democrats in the last almost 8 years. It's increasing, and I think it's going to get even more. But until it completely stop of us. Stop voting for these people that's not doing shit for us. I don't give a fuck if they're conservative or they liberal. They're not doing nothing for us. They're getting legislation passed for something that's really not going on at all, like the Asian hate bill. And all of these boule and low-level black folks that's talking heads for the Democratic community are literally fighting for other people because they globalists. Most of them are globalists. Even in my town where I live at, like I said before, most of these so-called black folks that's in around town telling people to vote for them and they're going to be this and that, they're all globalists. They can't wait to do something for non-black people. When it comes to black folks, they ain't doing nothing but having barbecues and some shit like that. Fuck out of here. Anyway, guys, this is the end. We had over an hour. It was an hour and a half, man. We did good tonight, and thanks for supporting me. The people that supported me, and I know it's gonna be people that's gonna be coming in. Please like this video so it can expand and my brand can expand, because I'm gonna have much more content that's going to be available. I'm going to be on it. Again, I'm talking about family structure, manhood being developed more, what we call real events that's going on in this society. And I'm going to keep on getting better with this. I'm actually going to try to download some shit this weekend if I have enough time so I can make my lives a lot better. I'm gonna talk to a couple people to see if they can help me out with this stuff, because I want to do this. I feel like I'm a part of the black news media. You know what I'm saying? Not just for black folks, just for Americans, but especially my people, because my people don't get a lot of things, for them. So that's why I talk about that specific sector. But anybody that want to watch me, I'm glad, because most of the people, non-black folks that support me, and I love it. You know what I mean? Most non-black folks, my subscribers, whatever, support me, because a lot of my people are not ready for shit like this. They're not ready to be accountable. They're not ready to talk real facts and statistics. So until they get ready, I'm still going to be talking to everybody that want to listen. Anyway, guys, have a nice weekend, and I'll be back here on Sunday to do a live. Y'all have a great day. Peace.